In this video, we will discuss one of the important topic of class 9th science, that is momentum, from the chapter forces and the law of motion. Now, to understand this topic in a very easy way, let's take first example. We take two balls of different mass. For example, this one is a heavier ball, this one is a lighter ball, and we have thrown these two balls with the same speed, that is v1 and v1. Now if we have to stop the ball and we have to apply the force over it, in which case do you think we have to apply a greater force? Your answer will be, that is, in first case we have to apply the greater force to stop this. So we can say, if greater will be the mass, greater will be the force required to stop this. Now we take another condition when we take ball of same masses. Now these two balls are having the same mass m, but this time we have thrown them with different velocity. For example, this is with v1 and this is with v2, and now v2 is very much greater than v1. That is, we can say we have thrown this second ball with greater velocity or greater speed. Similarly, we have thrown this ball with lesser velocity, that of the second one. So in which case you have to apply the greater force to stop it. So when velocity is greater, we have to apply the greater force to stop it. So from these two cases we concluded that force required to stop a ball, the force required to stop a ball depends upon the mass of ball and also on the velocity of the ball.
So we can say this product of velocity and the mass is called momentum. That is, P is momentum, which is equal to product of mass and velocity. Now for example, when there is a person and if it is hit by a small stone or a pebble, so if it is this stone or a pebble is moving with a high speed, it will causes a harm. Similarly, if we can say there is a small bullet which a person can fire from his gun, now this small bullet has tendency to kill any person. Now what is the reason behind it? Because this bullet is of very small size but its velocity is very high, so the product of mv increased very much. That is, momentum is very high, due to which a person is killed when it is come in contact with such kind of a fire. Similarly, now just for example, if there are two vehicles which are in uh, now the next point, if there is a person who is standing and the vehicle is just nearby to him and this vehicle falls over him, and another case that this vehicle is moving with a very high speed and just hit that passenger, so in which case the force will be the maximum. So this is the case when that object is moving with a high speed, due to which more injury will be takes place in this such kind of accident, whereas where a person is just standing and that object or we can say vehicle just fall off, so there will be injury, but that injury is very much less than which is caused by a moving vehicle. So when a vehicle is moving, because of its mass and because of movement, there is a very high velocity is there, due to which this happen. As we know, momentum P is directly proportional to mass and velocity. So if we increase the mass, then also momentum increases. If we increases the velocity, then also momentum increases. So we can say momentum is directly proportional to the mass and the velocity, and momentum increases with increase of either mass or velocity. So when we have two objects which are moving with the same velocity, the one with having higher mass will have the higher momentum. So if they are moving with same velocity, but one with an higher mass will have the higher momentum. And now the next case is, if we can say both the object are of different mass and they both are moving very slowly, that is with a similar velocity, so the one which is having the higher mass will having the higher momentum. Now one more example is there, whenever there is a road accident, so it become more fatal if the vehicle is moving with a high speed. Now why this happened? Because if speed will be higher, then its momentum will be very much higher. So if greater will be the speed, greater the momentum as compared to a vehicle which is slower in speed. So always try to drive in a slower speed, because then it have a lower momentum and road accident can become less fatal in comparison to the accident which takes place due to higher speed. Now the next important question, what is the momentum of an object when the object is at the state of rest? Now for example, if the mass of an object is m and velocity, because it is at rest, which means v is equal to 0, so as we know p is equal to mv, so any of the one term is 0, then that momentum term will become 0. So in this case, since velocity here is 0 because the object is at rest, so we can say momentum also becomes 0 in this case. Now the next important question from this topic is, what is the SI unit of momentum? Now as we know, momentum is mass into velocity, and what is the unit of mass is kg, what is the unit of velocity is meter per second. So now the unit of momentum will become P is equal to kg meter per second, that is momentum is equal to kg meter per second.